Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. Today we're going to be making some shaped Christmas tree, red truck Christmas tree cards. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one up, and then we will do one kind of from start to finish together. I had already started doing this video. Uh, what's today? Wednesday? I think Sunday. Because I was like, I'm going to mail them out. I'm only going to be a week late from mailing them out, but I didn't do it. Here we are. We're in the double digits of December, and I'm behind. The good thing is people understand. I think that people that get their Christmas cards out and stuff like that ahead of time are awesome, and I aspire to be like that person next year. Hopefully. Hopefully. Like, I'm starting to receive cards, and I'm like, oh crap. And then the bad thing is I lost some mail. Like, I laid it down and misplaced it. I also sent out the winnings of that little that book that I made using a card. Yeah, the envelope book. No, the card book that I did from Heidi Swap. And I sent it media mail because it's a book. I sent 2 books, right? And the person still haven't gotten it. That sucks. So, I inked up the edges just a little bit, just to give the white piece a little bit of dimension. People that don't do Christmas cards, make cards and stuff, probably don't understand that. So this probably won't go to someone that does that. And I'm not a big fan of inking up everything, but vroom, yay. So what you need is, I have a card base. The background is the card base. Then I already put all the Christmas trees down. And so what I started with was the circles. I put the tires on, and now we're going to put our tree on. And the reason why I did this way is because, cards like this are definitely assembly line cards, in my opinion. I'm just pulling out the excess piece that was left on there. So my scan and cut is older, and I have not changed the blade yet in it. So I try not to cut any intricate pieces out, because sometimes it doesn't cut them all out, and then sometimes it surprises me and does it. But I like my scan and cut, because I'm not a big die. I have dies, but I'm not like, I need a die to do this. Like my friend, she's a die. She likes dies better than I do. She has a scan and cut also. And so whenever we talk, I'm like, you could do it. She said, before you even start, I was not about to pull that thing out and do all this stuff. I'm like, okay, I understand. I understand, ma'am. But she's made a few things, and she says she'll be happy to know I use my scan and cut. I was like, woohoo. I think sometimes crafters, and I didn't know what this meant until Barry Crafty told me, FOMO, fear of missing out. I do think that some crafters, people, not just crafters, people in general, feel like that. But crafters, like if you go to Tuesday morning, you see, I don't know, whatever it is that you're looking for, and you see it, you have to get it then, because if you don't get it when you see it at Tuesday morning, you can go back 2 hours later and it could be gone. So I do think in some instances, maybe that's just me making excuses for why why I do what I do. But like, if you see something on sale at Michael's, you know that sale is going to come back around. Like paper and stuff like that, it just may not come back around, and they may not have it. But that's no big deal if you're getting stuff from Michael's. Okay, so now we're going to assemble. We are putting this car together. We're going to assemble the tires. This SVG image was free. It says for not for commercial use. So I'm giving these as presents. And a lot of angel policies. I don't think this has an angel policy. I'll try to remember. I just typed in free truck tree SVG, or Christmas truck or something like that, pickup truck, and it came out. It only has the image, right? The image of this. And so I pieced it all together. I made the background where I made it into a card. I cut off the tires and made new tires for it. So I did some manipulation of the product, but not a lot of manipulation. Okay. So you know, you could probably do it your own way. You could probably scan in an image of a truck and throw a tree on the back of it and turn to SVG. I don't know how to turn things into SVGs yet. I probably will not try that either, only because I don't enjoy doing that. Like, I've tried it before with some of the files. Like, everybody's like, use Inkspace, use this, use that. I'm like, okay. So I tried and it looked really bad. And why go through all that work when people have already did the work and you can just buy the images, or sometimes it's free. So yeah, there we are. We have 2 more to do, I think. One, is it just one? One more and then we'll be done. Yay. So this right here, this paper, the paper that I used came from Tuesday Morning, and it you know, when you get those scrap packs, they all have different textures. Can you see this texture in here? The tree is so cool. It has different texture on there, so that's really good. And so you see, like, I left this so you can see how the image looks, just like that. So just pull it out. Also, I haven't cleaned my mat. You can clean your mat and even though Brother doesn't recommend, you can re-stick it. They have a new way you can do it. I think I saw this lady, you buy another mat, you glue the mat down or some craziness like that. And I was just like, no, I'll take my chances. So if you screw up your machine by trying to re-stick it, because some of the mats that Brother sell are not real sticky. And then some of them are like super sticky from what I understand. I've been lucky enough to get the mats that are decent sticky. The red, in my opinion, every time I use a red color paper on the mat, it seems like the mat just eats the fibers up, and it's always left with like a red hue or a red silhouette from where the paper was placed on. I'm just trying to cut this off. So, you know, they meaning users, people that use it, recommend that you clean your mat after each use. Like, wipe it down with a baby wipe to give it the stickiness. And I'm just like, what? Why is that not in the instructions? You know, wipe down after each use. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't think it may be in instructions. I don't think I read that though. When I buy new machines of things that I don't know how to use, I will try my hardest to figure that out. Sometimes I just open and go. And like with the scan and cut, I watched a whole lot of videos before I actually got the scan and cut. So, well, before the big roommate bought it. And even though I bought the thing and, you know, he gave me the money, the card, he's like, here's the card number, and I ordered it. I didn't open it until Christmas, like 2 or 3 days after Christmas, right? And that's when my baby was a little baby, and I could do everything, and he would just lay there and look at me. He was not a big smiler. Now he smiles and cracks jokes, corny jokes, but he cracks them. He's like, he'll just say some crazy, I guess all kids go through that, you know, that joke phase. Tell me a joke. Like, he wants you to tell him a joke. Like, he'll walk up to you, and after you've been friends for like 5 seconds, he's like, tell me a joke. He said, no, I'm going to tell you a joke. And he's like, knock, knock. And you say, who's there? And he's like, James. You're like, James who? He's like, James, the fastest red engine on Sodor. And he's cracking up. And the joke is so corny that you're like, I crack up at his corny jokes all the time because they're just that corny. So I'm just going to burnish this down some. But you know, he's a kid. So, yeah, right now we're struggling. I told him he needs to get his trains up if he wants Santa to bring him more trains, more toys. And he's like, no, that's okay. Because he knows if they go up, they're going to go up and out of the house. They're going to go in the garage. So he doesn't want that to happen. But I told him, you know, he can get them back after Christmas. The bad thing is I bought more trains for him for Christmas. So we'll see how that works out. Like, he always, it says, did Santa bring this? I was like, no, mommy and daddy brought that. Santa's gonna bring him some underwear and socks and maybe a little outfit. I don't really like to tell him that Santa brings some stuff. I don't want him to, first of all, one, be disappointed in Santa, you know, and I don't want Santa taking the credit for our hard work. But it's a real sticky slope when other little kids do believe in Santa, you know, and we're not raising him to believe or not to believe in Santa. It's just really a fine line, because I don't want to kill anyone else's child's joy from believing or not believing, because some people go all out. You know, when you grow up and you don't have a lot of money, you know the truth about why Santa don't come visit you. But so we don't tell him Santa is or Santa is not. We just say mommy and daddy bought this. So did you like it? Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. I will be making more for Valentine's Day. If I knew how to show you all how to work the computer, I know it's a program, but I don't know how to work it yet, and I would have to have complete silence. I'll try to get on that. And so if you want to learn how to do this, you know, manipulate your own files or whatever, there's plenty of people out there that do it. So, you know, they do it way better than I do. But if you want to see me do it, just leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the trees. I wanted to make these A10 size to put in a business envelope. That's what I call them, business envelope. But that'd be really cool to send you a tree like that. I don't know what I'm going to put in the inner, the outside. I think I may just leave it blank. I don't know. Because, you know, I'm not big on sentiments. Like, I was thinking, where could I put it? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to write on inside of here, just says, you know, like Merry Christmas or something like that. I don't know. All right. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.